This is so cool.
Pretty incredible.
Speechless. Have you ever seen that happen? Oh my
Never.
gosh.
Matt and Mandy are leaving the Midwest and going tiny to spend life on the road, touring the country.
This feels like a crawl space to me.
But I have a huge double sink here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's beautiful.
I really don't like it. I don't like the look of it.
But with different priorities, their adventure is getting off to a rough start.
It's way too modern for me.
Maybe that's why
I
I
don't
love it.
like that at all.
There's no headroom here.
This is ridiculous. Oh, no. No, 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 no. What should we name this?
How about a tiny teeny?
Tiny Teeny. I'm Mandy,
I'm Matt, and I'm a bartender and sales representative.
and we live in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. 15-2, pair for 4, and ups for 5.
Nice. We love playing board games. We love chess. We love cribbage.
We both love camping, hiking, exploring, seeing new places. And in your crib?
Nothing.
Excellent.
I have a daughter. Her name is Aria. She lives primarily with her mother. Aside from my daughter, we have 4 pets.
2 dogs and 2 cats.
Do you think you guys have any time to do some tailgating up in Green Bay?
Actually, there's a game that I was looking at. I really want to get up there for it.
They've been renting a 3-bedroom house in Oak Creek, but have found that the upkeep of such a large house is too much. So they've decided instead to look for something a fraction of the size.
When we decided to go tiny, I had 2 jobs. I was working almost 80 hours a week. All I ever wanted to do was adventure and travel and try new things and meet new people. And now I was tied down to both of these jobs, which is very hard.
They'll place their tiny home at campgrounds throughout the country, which comes with a major financial perk.
We found the work camping community, which allows you to work a few hours in a campground or a park in exchange for free hookups. And now we have jobs waiting for us just outside of Palm Springs, California.
The cool thing is we get to move around every 5 to 6 months, which will really give us the freedom to do whatever we like.
I won't miss Wisconsin winters, that's for sure.
Our budget is $75,000.
We want to be in at least 200 square feet.
The work camp arrangement will allow them to move several times a year, so mobility is a must.
I want it to look like a house and feel like a house, even though we're on the road. I'm really interested in getting a traditional tiny house on wheels.
I'm more interested in a 5th wheel, so it's easier for us to move around.
I really appreciate a more rustic look, wood accents, pops of color. I don't want it to be too cold.
My style of home is quite a bit more modern. I like earth tones and I like linear lines. It's probably most important that we have room for Aria when she comes to visit.
That's going to be important
that's
to
very
give her
important.
her own space. I really want other people to visit too. So if we have enough room for lots of people to sleep and lots of people to hang out inside, I think that'll be nicer.
My wish list includes space for the pets and a discreet place to put the litter box, kitchen island, considering I do most of the cooking.
I do the cleanup, and a double sink would be great.
Also on the list for Mandy is plenty of storage for her books and art supplies, as well as space to do crafts.
I'm 6'5", and deal breakers for me just have a lot to do with size. Low ceilings, small bathrooms.
It'll be a party.
I love
no
parties.
problem. We know there's a lot out there for us, and we plan on traveling and exploring and seeing where our path takes us. We don't have it all planned out, but as long as it feels right, we'll be doing it.
Helping them find a tiny home to travel in is longtime friend and real estate agent Gary Dollywall. First up, he's showing them a tiny home on wheels that combines Mandy's traditional exterior with Matt's modern touches inside.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. It looks like a house. It's beautiful.
I really don't like
Oh
it.
my God, you don't like it?
I don't
What's
like the
not
look
to
of it.
love?
It looks like a tiny, narrow cabin.
Well, okay, how big is it?
Well, it's a 20-foot trailer, 244 square feet.
How much is this thing?
It's a list for $59,900.
That's perfect. It's bigger than we wanted and cheaper than we wanted. And the cutest style.
Let's take a look.
Wow.
This is even more your style inside.
Yeah.
This interior is a little more modern for you, Matt.
I love how high the ceilings are here.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the exterior of the house, but when you walk inside, it definitely delivers a wow factor. I really like the white, modern feel to it, the different planks and the different linear lines. And I think that if we needed to add any more pops of color, it would fit very nicely into the white.
So this would be your living space.
Wait, this is my only entertaining space?
This is your only entertaining space.
Ooh.
So this is where Arya would sleep then?
Yep, this would
is
be
the
the
only
guest
other
bedroom.
sleeping
The
space?
only other guest room, so we can only have one guest at a time.
Yeah.
That might be a problem. This is just completely in the way.
But it also folds down to give you a little extra space.
Oh, okay. So if we're not eating or doing crafts, we could just have it down.
Well, that really opens up the space. That's
And I
nice.
like bookshelves. That I didn't even notice those. That's really cool that there's space down there.
This feels like a crawl space to me.
Yeah, you could hit your head there.
I surely will.
Or we're gonna have to get you a shorter haircut.
I'm about to lose my top knot.
Oh no!
Okay.
But I have a huge double sink here. This is amazing.
The sink is great, but look at this.
Yeah, you can touch both sides.
Yeah.
You know what though? I still haven't seen a place to put the litter box.
I think there's a spot under the sink in the bathroom.
Isn't that where my washer and dryer would go?
That is.
Not enough floor space.
I like the sink a lot.
The sink? You like
Yeah.
the sink?
I
Oh,
love the sink.
It's way too modern for me. I love Matt, but his style and need for modernism is just not something we'll ever compromise on.
Shower's
What
nice,
about
too.
the shower?
The subway towel is nice and modern as well.
You can
Yeah.
certainly fit in there.
Yeah, I can.
You could just cook from the shower. Perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, guys, let me show you the love shack.
Oh my gosh, there is a lot of space up here.
Do you think that this is going to be enough space for all of our clothes?
There's not even a hanging bar. We would just have
Definitely
to
not.
get rid of so much.
How do we keep the cats out of that area?
Oh, that would become the cat area.
Oh, right. So then where
No
are
more
the
closet.
So where are the clothes then?
I love the exterior. It looks like a real house, only tiny.
This definitely isn't my fifth wheel, but I do like the inside of it.
It's a little white for me.
Yeah, I like the white. It made it feel a little bit more modern and open.
My job is to have your back on this, and I just thought this one really had a lot for both of you guys.
I think if we add some pops of color and we could make it work. I did like there's enough storage for some of my books.
The only thing that concerns me is the headspace in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Plus, I think the sleeping space for Arya is a bit small.
That's true.
Gary's found something with more space for Matt, and it's a bit more rustic for Mandy.
This is pretty
I'm
incredible.
speechless. Have you ever seen that happen? Okay.
Mandy and Matt are looking for a tiny house on wheels to leave the Midwest and join the work camp community. With a job waiting for them in California and $75,000 to spend, friend and real estate agent Gary Dollywall has shown them a home with the traditional exterior Mandy wants and Matt's modern interior. But it lacks space for when his daughter visits, and he's too tall to fit under the kitchen's low ceilings. Today, Gary is sending them a couple hours north to meet with tiny house builder Mark Clary, who's selling a custom-built home that's more open and a better combination of their styles.
This is so cool.
You like it, huh?
Mark,
Hey,
I'm
man,
Mandy.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet
This
you.
is incredible.
This is not a fifth wheel, but it's pretty nice.
You like it though?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I love the colors and the blue door. The white trim gets a little bit clean line, but I know you'll like that.
What's the square footage?
220 square feet, and it's 79. I know it's a bit over your budget, but I think there's features in here that will more than compensate for that extra price.
I'd like to see them. We didn't drive all this way for nothing.
That's exactly
All
right.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Honey,
This is not really my style, but this is pretty incredible.
speechless. Have you ever seen that happen? Oh my
Never.
gosh.
I can already tell that Mandy's going to try and convince me that this is the one, even though it's a little out of our budget.
There's so many different shades and textures of wood going on.
That's true.
You notice the textures are really cool.
Yeah, really high ceilings.
Really high. You're not gonna have a problem with that in here. And tons of space for books.
And more
Yeah,
books.
that's a nice bookshelf for
I
sure.
love that.
This is the bedroom area here. We wanted to create a couch, sofa area, and a bed in one unit. In the daytime, you just lean on this as a couch. And at nighttime, then we just lift it, just set it back in those back brackets, and that's it, done. You have a queen-size bed.
That's really, really creative.
Yeah.
If you notice how the loft area is lowered a bit, we wanted to create a space where you could lounge up there
Could
without
you have a
feeling-
bed up there if you wanted?
Yes, that'll actually take a queen-size bed as well.
That could be a great space for Aria. I bet she would love it up there.
Yeah, but there's no privacy between the two.
We could hang a curtain.
Let me see that kitchen.
Can do
Yeah,
that.
he is the chef between us.
That's a convection toaster oven all in one.
So that's your
Awesome.
only oven there?
Yep,
And then just the 2 burners
and
here?
the 2 burners there.
I'm not seeing a double sink, but this would probably work.
At least it's nice and deep.
Yeah.
And if you look underneath here, there's even storage.
Oh
Underneath
my
down here.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
I like that this is giving us a space to eat that doesn't put a table in the middle, but where would I entertain? We haven't seen a place for the dogs or cats yet.
That's a good point. Can you imagine trying to cook or eat in here with all 4 pets?
I can't imagine trying to cook ever.
Oh, good point.
Oh my gosh, this is huge.
Look at this shower. Oh, I fit in here perfect. I haven't had any problems fitting in anywhere in this house.
Yeah.
Washer dryer hookups in there.
What?
Oh, wow.
I am in heaven.
And all this extra storage up here?
Yeah, and this side too. I bet we could fit a litter box under there, no problem.
Oh, there we go. That's a perfect spot for
It
one.
really is. I am so glad Gary sent us
Oh, I'm
here.
glad you
Yeah, I
liked
like all the extra storage. One of the things that didn't really hit it for me was the kitchen space. You only have the 2-burner grill. There's only 1 sink.
The bathroom area was so functional.
And the shower was amazing.
it. Plenty of headroom.
Oh, yeah. One of my main concerns is there's not a whole lot of room and privacy for my daughter.
We're having friends over. There's just no space for me to entertain. The other factor to consider is our budget. It's just slightly above.
Not that it isn't worth it, but we definitely need to talk about it
Yeah.
a little bit.
With price and space in mind, they're looking at another option. But it doesn't sit well with Mandy.
This is ridiculous. No, 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 no. Most couples that are...
You think they have cream cheese on their pizza out there?
I sure hope so, otherwise we'll just put it on.
Matt and Mandy are leaving their large Wisconsin home and going tiny for the freedom to tour the U.S. as part of the work camp community. Helping them find their new home on wheels is friend and real estate agent Gary Dollywall, who first showed them a home with Mandy's traditional exterior. And while the interior had Matt's modern aesthetic, it was missing her rustic style. And Matt didn't fit in the kitchen. They've also seen a cabin that's Mandy's style and has high ceilings for Matt. But it's short on entertaining space and is above their $75,000 budget. Gary's now showing them an under-budget option with plenty of space.
I know, Mandy, you're not going to like this one, but I picked this one for you, Matt. We're seeing the 5th wheel.
Oh, this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
This appeals to you. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I tried to come into it with an open mind, but we're not getting a 5th wheel.
It's got 4 slides, and when the slides are out, it's 408 square feet. And the best part, the price is $42,000.
Okay.
That's way under our budget.
That's way under. We could do a lot with that extra
And Mandy, I know
money.
you wanted storage. Got plenty of storage under here.
That's actually really cool.
Let me see if I can't sell you at the inside.
Okay. Oh, no. This is ridiculous. This is way too cramped. It is brown and ugly.
Well, this is what it looks like when you're going down the road, and this is what it looks like when you're living in it.
Oh. That is really cool. It just keeps getting bigger. The floor plan feels huge with those slides out. I mean, it's still super brown and ugly. It's not your style either.
This is not modern. This is hideous.
That is the worst fabric I think I've ever seen.
It even continues up here.
Well, the finishes here are all interchangeable, and these benches double as storage.
Oh, cool. I mean, that's good storage. And I see some more over here, but again, this brown is just the worst.
Mandy, I know you're gonna love this.
Oh, no
Ooh.
way.
Does it have heat as well, or is it just the fireplace?
Oh no, there's definitely heat.
I bet that would be cozy.
Yes.
I can kind of see entertaining here. There's big enough space for a lot of people to sit.
I really like the kitchen here as well. You have a nice stove here. You have a nice oven.
God, why would they have put more brown wood on this?
Yeah, the nice
I don't know
freezer.
who designed this?
And here you have some cutting board, a little extra countertop space. And for you, Mandy, we've got the double sink.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. They're actually nice and deep, too.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually the third slide. That couch pulls out into a queen-size bed.
It's a whole nother bedroom. Look at all this storage.
Yeah,
oh
this is
my
really
gosh.
nice.
I could make this a whole craft room.
Yeah, or this would be a nice room for Aria.
Yeah. Oh, she would love the privacy.
I got one more option for you as far as that goes. It's a queen-size loft.
And this would be awesome for a little girl. A lot of
Yeah?
space up here. And when she gets older, if she wants her own private area, we can always put her in the room.
That's true. Ooh, the bathroom. Oh no. Ugly, ugly brown again, but
It's really small. This shower is, I don't know if I'll fit in there.
oh, you have to duck down really far.
There's no headroom here. For as functional as the rest of the RV is, though, it's really not in here.
Yeah.
Let me show you your bedroom.
This is nice. This is a queen size?
This is a queen-size bed.
That's nice, but it's still a little tight as far as the headroom goes. Once you come up these stairs,
Yeah.
it's like a whole different space.
The bathroom and bedroom are hard for you to be in.
Yeah.
It's clearly functional, but it's ugly and it's still an RV.
There's a lot of amenities here. Plenty of storage, plenty of sleeping space.
And the entertainment space, though.
But the bathroom, you can't even fit in that
Yeah, the
bathroom. When are
bathroom.
you ever gonna shower? Outside?
It has a space for Aria. And the fireplace. You love the fireplace.
Yeah.
Plus, it has this kitchen island.
Storage, good kitchen. I like the space, I like the storage, but come on, there's nothing modern about this place. How can you be liking
I
this?
mean, if we can change some of the colors and make it a little more us, we do have plenty of room within the budget.
That's true. Man, the price is perfect, but we'll see.
After exploring several different options, will Matt and Mandy choose aesthetics over space?
Here's what I think we should do.
Oak Creek, Wisconsin couple Matt and Mandy are going tiny to work and camp throughout the country. With $75,000 to spend and a job waiting for them in California, it's time for them to choose which tiny house to call home.
What did you think about the Blue Craftsman?
It was under our budget at $59,900, but it was a little on the small side at 244 square feet.
I really like the outside of that one. It looked like a real tiny house on wheels.
I did not like the outside, but the inside was nice.
It had that pop-out table for my crafts, but I just don't know if that's enough room for us.
There wasn't a whole lot of room for Aria, and there's no room to entertain.
What did you think about the kitchen?
It was short.
Yeah, you did keep hitting your head there.
I really liked the bathroom. It was tall enough for me. The sink was really nice and modern, but there's no closet space at
You're
all.
right.
What did you think about the modern cabin?
I loved that one. It was just a little over our budget at $79.
But it was also the smallest of the three with 220 square feet.
Yeah, but did it feel small?
No, it felt really cozy. I
You
mean,
didn't have any headroom issues.
that is true. And the craftsmanship was incredible.
Oh, all those different types of wood were really, really
Yeah.
nice. The loft was all right. Good room for Aria.
But there's no privacy for her or for us.
Yeah, that bathroom was awesome though. So much closet space.
Yeah, the bathroom
and
was
washer
incredible.
dryer hookup. I just really worry about the budget.
220 square feet is pretty small as well.
That is the smallest, but its size also makes it really easy to tow.
But we could also tow the fifth wheel.
The fifth wheel. It's an RV. It's never gonna feel like a home.
I know, but think about this. It had the most space at 408 square feet with the slides open, and is well under our budget at $42,000.
Yeah, we could do a lot with that extra money.
There's enough room for Aria with the loft. There's that extra room for privacy.
There are a lot of positives, but all that brown, I don't think enough color could make that place nice and homey.
Here's what I think we should do. I think that we should go for the fifth wheel, and let me tell you why. It had the most storage, it had the most space to entertain, it sleeps the most people.
The room for Aria was really great. All right. I can't believe we're actually gonna live in an RV. I was a really nice hike this morning.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We ended up choosing the fifth wheel. They were asking $42,000 for it, and we ended up paying $39,000 with an upgraded trim package.
I gave up my desire to have a real tiny house on wheels because in the end, it was double the space for half the price. Did you girls have fun?
I was gonna say, they probably loved it too.
Yeah. We were really excited to get a job offer out in the Coachella Valley, working at the front desk, doing reservations and guest services for the resort.
We've been living here for about a month and a half. The desert's a lot different than Wisconsin. We definitely don't miss shoveling snow or scraping off the car in the morning.
What do you think of this for our window treatments? The model that we toured in Wisconsin was a lighter trim. We ended up going with a darker trim and have plans to modify the walls and the fabrics.
My daughter Aria still hasn't seen the RV yet. I'm really excited to show her the separate areas that are specifically hers.
I think I'll finish it tonight.
Looks really nice.
Thanks, Phoebe. One of the most important things to me in the house was storage. We have great storage underneath. We have a lot of room for my crafts and books, and we have a really big closet.
I think I'll save some seeds from the green pepper here like we have with the orange pepper. And we can grow a couple of pepper plants
Grow a few more plants.
while we're out here in California.
One of my favorite parts of the house is the kitchen and entertaining space. The fireplace, the kitchen island, it's very comfortable. Where do you want to put the grill?
Maybe right over here? My favorite part of the house is definitely the outside. We've added some plants, we have some tomatoes, we have a really nice outdoor living area, and we're getting a grill soon.
Where do you think we'll be after this?
Who knows? That's the whole point of the journey, is sometimes the unknown.
You know I love the San Juan Islands. Challenging, and we know that every 6 months we'll be moving for new positions, which is exciting.
I think in the end we're both really happy, so that's what really matters.
Oh, come on!